Welcome back to the Garnet Chronicles tournament from the Shadowverse Signature Series by the Gaming Stadium, sponsored by Daily Hive. I'm Momo Jelly.
Yes, I'm Prism.
And we're heading into round 5 of today's tournament in the Swiss rounds. Of course, today's event is put on by Canada's leader in esports, the Gaming Stadium. Are you looking for the next big thing in competitive gaming? Well, look no further. The team at the Gaming Stadium are leaders in online esports tournaments and events. Check out the action at tgs.gg for more tournaments to join.
Mm-hmm. Well, I don't know, man. I'm looking for a new, maybe a new table. Do you have any recommendation for that?
Oh yeah, if you're looking for a new table, look no further than CantoLiving.com, where you can find upgrades to your gaming station with monitor mounts and speakers and stands. But here we are heading straight into this next round with Counterpoint Virtuosos WRACKLE on one side and Team Enmity's FLANDRES on the other side, both playing Forest and Rune. So FLANDRES starting with Rune and WRACKLE starting with Forest.
Combo? Because I just saw Latika right there.
Yeah, I did see Latika as well.
Okay, we're gonna see a potential OTK coming in, and FLANDRES right here playing what seems to be the Evil Burn Rune as well, as we see, and the alternate art Eleanor. Have you gotten any Eleanor yet? There's alternate art, Momo.
Yes, I have one animated, one standard alternate art. Like I have an animated alternate art and a regular alternate art. I haven't actually drawn any standard art Eleanor's.
Yeah. that's
flexing on him.
Yeah, that's something. But anyway, WRACKLE right here, just having Sekka. Again, we see Fairy Healer. I never actually see this card play often.
Whoa, Sekka on one. Whoa.
Is this what we call the... Anyway, but this is a very interesting play from WRACKLE because this does create tempo in a way. I'm not sure whether it's good in this matchup, but it is like a 1-1 ward, so you can actually go face with 2-2 droids. Not droid, the robot. And he does allow like the fairy healer to be bound, so in that way it just counts as one follower leaving the board for the second count, like this.
Yeah. And getting 1 damage into the face. Very, very important.
Mm-hmm.
I do want to shout out Avi from the Gaming Stadium, who was at my stream when I opened those Eleanors. He called out a lot of the cards for me, and I was able to open like all of them. He's like, "You're gonna get a mono right after I leave," and then he left, and then I got a mono. It was crazy. So big shout out to the Gaming Stadium for that as well.
Yep. Sometimes streamer luck is true. Like when I was streaming too, all my viewers got like Eleanor's alternate art as well. So I don't know, man. So if you guys love, you guys want good luck, just watch more streams. Watch stream.
Or just come to my stream and tell me what I'm gonna open, and then I'll open it, and I get all the luck. Yeah.
Yeah,
that's
it's
all
all
I
good
like.
Stuff.
Good stuff.
Anyway, back to more important stuff. We can play Fruits of Wisdom right here, right? Because we can fuse 2 of the max.
We could do that, or we could do double Marie, repair mode.
Yeah, why not? No, just reach up your evils. Like double Marie right here sounds very juicy because you can just there's 2 evils up already, and then Fruits is also another evil for free. So looks like gonna do Fruits of Wisdom.
Yeah, it looks like he's going with the Fruits and Marie. So this is still 2 evos.
Mm-hmm.
But making sure that you're not like using up those repair modes as 1 drop spells instead of using them in to get this evil little robot.
Yep. So good, creating up here just to protect the Marie, because if you leave up the 1-1 fairy, it can trade into the Marie. So right now, no Arya from WRACKLE's side, so this might look more rough right here.
Yeah, it's very rough because leaving up the Magical Gunslinger is painful. And when it evos, it deals 2 damage to the face and has good stats, but also leaving up Marie makes it easier for FLANDRES to clear boards. We could see if Rackle really wants to clear out both. He could play Cryptid, Evo Cryptid, play it back, or Evo and play out the Sekka, but he already played out a Sekka earlier, so if he plays out the Sekka, we might see it get bounced with the Fairy Healer.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of different options, though very resource intensive, all of them.
Yep, all the options provided from records are very resource intensive, like you say. So it is quite a tough position. So we're going to play a slugger here just to create info, I believe, because it summons two fairy from this info.
Yeah. It summons out the fairies and uses up the least amount of resources.
Yeah. The whips are also important in retrospect because of we have Ladika right now. So we can
We do
consider...
have Ladika, but we only have one bounce. We have the Fairy Healer, which is an expensive bounce.
Yeah.
Whereas in comparison, where usually in this post-nerf meta, in order to get off a Ladika combo, you really need Wind Fairy.
Yeah, Wind Fairy is very important. Even maybe like a Sen to have a Young Cat, which is a 0 play point card as well, which is permanent, unlike the whips, you keep on doing your shenanigans for bouncing. So we actually
and it's not awkward like the Cryptid. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So we're gonna see a Tetra right here, getting a free evolve because the alien remains. It's a good card overall.
It is a very good card. Are we also gonna see Marie with the refunded play points?
Yep. This is 5 Evos already, right?
Yeah, I believe so.
Just turn 5. Turn 5, 5. Wait, isn't it? Because
we've got the 4 on board.
Oh, 4.
Was there one beforehand? Yeah, I think we're only at 4.
We're only at 4, yeah.
Only at 4.
We only at 4. You know, it's fine, guys. It's only at 4. Nothing too serious.
Yeah, that's not too broken.
Yeah, that's fine. This is fine. Anyway, yeah, this is...
what are we gonna see here? Still no Aria, which makes this very difficult. We could see like a Sekka evolve to really clear out some the Tetra at least.
Yeah, there is a consideration to give up your Ladika just to clear 2 stuff. But you can play Ladika, evolve her for double attack and double trade, and then you can use the spell to remove something. But
yeah, but Sekka also removes 2 things without destroying your combo piece.
Yeah, true.
And heals Rackle back up to 20 while he's at it.
This Fairy Healer is healing a lot.
It does heal a lot. And Sekka is now at 10 because we see her glowing yellow now.
Yeah. We're still... If we're trying to talk about the OTK reach, we are still missing bounces for Ladika.
Yeah,
so,
we're missing quite a bit. So I think we might see Rackle just end the turn here and hold on to Gigantic Blossoms as an option to be played out for full cost next turn, considering how awkward the hand is.
Exactly. Like, Giant... Gigantic Blossom is a very flexible card because, one, you can use it as an accelerator card to increase your play cards for the turn. You can also use it as a 6 play point cards to lock your opponent. Like, it's just a very flexible option to keep it. But chooses to use the Blossom right here just to create more tempo.
It's tempo, and maybe he's trying to rush to Sekka count getting to 20 because it should be at exactly 10 now because it wasn't active when the Sekka was first played, but it was active once it was bounced. So when the 2 followers on the board leave play, it'll be at 12. You have a Wisp, you could bounce the Cryptid to itself. Like, he could be trying to get the pieces ready to do a Sekka combo eventually.
I don't know right here. Oh, the animation is very good. Like, I didn't even notice it when I was playing it a bit. But the other art, Eleanor's animation for the fireworks is very, very pretty.
It's so good. It's so good. The cute little the fireworks are just... Well, there's Grimnir active. Not even trading first with the Eleanor. Interesting choice.
Yeah, I think it's good in a sense that you're keeping a stat for your Eleanor, because think of it this way, like, he doesn't even have Arya active, so how do you actually clear this without Arya?
Well, I think
very strong.
You could... In this exact case, we might see the Ladika evoed.
Yeah.
Just to clear out.
Like Ladika is a triple remover in theory, because like you can play out the Ladika, you can trade with Ladikas, and then you can use a spell to get rid of another card. So there's just 3 cards removed right there. But that does mean that you're using up your OTK combo pieces right there. We do have set cards though. Oh, it's choosing to use the cryptic.
Starting with the Cryptid Evo, and then are we just gonna see like a baby Ladika turn where you play Ladika now, and then you play some 0-cost things, you get your play points back. Can he get to 8? I mean, with the Shamushana, maybe he can.
Yeah, I think it is possible to get to 8, because if you place a card right now, you recover 4 play points, and you can play 4 cards, and that's 8, right? Yep.
Yeah, this is very heavy on the resource use, though, just trying to clear out the board.
And can you make it on time? That's also another question.
If he makes it on time, it does clear out the whole board, but his hand is empty.
Gone.
Completely
gone.
gone.
Right there. Does it make it? Play one.
Spectator.
Timer.
Time. Oh. Got the Marie out at least, but
yeah.
Left up the 3/2 stats. Still only at 12 health.
And I fire rapid fires.
He used out his Sekka that turn as well.
Wait, that's Tetra active. He doesn't have Vincent, right? From what
he doesn't have Vincent active, so Tetra only represents 8 damage with the current spell already in hand.
Yep, but you always have rapid fire. It's fine. Rapid fire is doing a lot of work right now. Play the speed. Playing the Awakened Robo just to get more speed.
His hand is very full.
Yeah, getting more of the rapid fire right here. He has 1 extra play point as well. He could use them for the Eleanor spell. Or even just play out. Yeah, Eleanor spell. This.
His hand is at that perfect size where even when the Awakened Robot Last Words is activated and 2 repair modes go into hand, he will not mill at the start of his next turn. Nice and controlled there.
Yeah, this is just very, very unfortunate from Wracker's hand, because as we see, like if you just don't draw your Aria or your other resources, you run them, you run dry really quickly.
Yeah, he used so many cards on turn 6, including a Sekka, which could have potentially helped him clear out the game, especially with the second Sekka drawn. But to no avail, FLANDRES burning him down.
And FLANDRES take game number 1.
I mean, Rackle still has at least one more chance to maybe get off a Ladika OTK, or he might switch to his rune deck. I wonder what forest deck FLANDRES is playing. We'll get to see next.
Yeah, like we have a variety of options. We have the Ladika Exo version, we have what we saw from Wrackle, the Aria version, and we also have our good old friend Loxus.
Nature, grant me your strength.
Let's just see what he's playing. Seems to be the
combo.
Aria variant. Yeah.
Yeah.
I see Cryptic. I see Tree of Wonders.
Not even keeping Tree of Wonders. Ooh, those are good cards. That's a better hand than what Rackle had last game.
Cat. I see Young Cat. I see Aria. This game's gonna be very juicy. Oh, yeah, I see Miser.
We see Miser on it. This will be an interesting game. And going second with the Aria.
Yeah, like both players want
pieces.
Both players are in the position they want to be. Wrackle, despite having the Miser, yes, going first might seem like a downside because you can't evolve the Miser, but going first means you have access to like for the wisdom and stuff like that. Like right now, you can just play with the Alien Remains, get out the repair mode, fuse them, and play out your Fruits of Wisdom next turn. Like both players are at a position where they're okay, not going first or second. FLANDRES, of course, wants to go second because he has the Sand, he has the Aria. You have a lot of options to which one you're going to evo. Wrecker, again, you have the go first tempo, and this is just very strong. You're gonna get a 4/4 droid if you choose to play the Fruits of Wisdom next turn with fusion.
Flandres having to sends is very comfortable dropping one of them right here, right now on turn 2. Also finding a bounce, so finding those pieces slowly but surely to get to a Latika combo turn. Though I've been playing a lot of Latika combo myself on ladder, and sometimes I'll have every single piece except for Latika. And those games don't feel good. They feel very emotionally distraught when I've drawn like 20 cards already and Latika's just not in the top half of my deck. That feels bad. And I don't wish that upon Flandres, and I hope I'm not inadvertently cursing him, because I'd like to see the combo.
Yeah, the combo is full of ones at least. It just shows like the power of the deck, right? Even with nerfs, you can still pull off the OT combo. The Tree of Wonders.
The Tree of Wonders is so good here.
It is a wonder here. So right now he can basically get a wall out to protect himself. That's one. Number 2 is that he gets a cycle card from his hand, and he gets to heal specifically on turn 4, because that's very important. Wrecker will basically trade off the fairy and go face for 2, but the damage will be healed off because of the Tree of Wonders. So this is a very strong play.
I think Flandres was spending a little bit of time there at the end of his turn trying to like count his hand size of whether or not he wanted to play or keep this fairy. His next turn he'll draw to 7, and if he plays out the Aria, he'll go up to 8 cards in hand, and the Tree of Wonders, which does have a card fuse, will get him to 9 cards at the end of this turn if he does not play out his Wisp here. But with the current board state, we might see that Wisp get played to trade the 3/2 and to prevent overdrawing on the following turn.
Yes. You want to draw more high quality cards in your hand, and Flandres' hand is looking very, very healthy. Because he has 2 bounds, that's very important. Where's the Latika?
He has 2 bounds, he has the Sen, he is missing the Latika, so finding the Latika is becoming very important here. But finding at least another draw, so Flandres' next turn could be looking like a Tree Fuse, then a Fairy, then a Sen EO for free. But right now we've got Rackle playing out his Cowboy Miser.
Yeah, just going Yeehaw right now. Just because you can play the Mary out, and then play out
all 3 Marys out?
Yeah, why not? You know, get all of them. The more the merrier.
Why not have 5 of those right
this
now?
is just 4 evils in 1 turn. Why am I watching?
The absolute state of Shadowverse is this right here.
Look
at this.
There's no such thing as like.
I've never drawn a hand like this.
This is absurd. Even as a card, this is just. What is this? Like, this is 4 evils 1 turn. Just laughing. Like, this is just absurd. This means that Grimnir is active on 6, right? If you just
Grimnir is active on 6.
Just play out the Tetra, involve it.
And then Grimnir?
Yeah, why not? Why
not? Then you still have a rapid fire, because why not?
This is just absurd. So at least the Sen comes down now. Right?
I mean, it looks like Flandres is considering to play the Sekka just to clear out more of the board. He doesn't have the Latika piece for the combo yet, so maybe playing out Sekka and the Tree of Wonders is the play here. Getting to full clear out as well as get some draw in with that Tree of Wonders.
Yeah, it is very dangerous for Flandres because he's aware of the existence of Grimnir. Because not having a board usually means that you will be more prone to taking 10 damage from Grimnir, and his opponent has already evolved 4 times, which is it's a huge amount. You just need to evolve 1 more time to activate Grimnir's effect. So he
playing out the Wind Fairy here on the Sekka.
Okay,
And then passing the turn.
But unaware of Wrecker's hand, Grimnir is coming.
That seems so foreboding. That like instills some fear deep in my soul, just that the Grimnir is coming. Fear.
Grimir is a card that has terrorized the community over the years. We
Yeah, I remember when I was scared of him on turn 10, dealing 4 damage. That used to be scary.
Yeah,
Now he
like
deals 10 damage on turn 6, and ooh.
yeah, like yeah, Grimir is a very scary guy. Oh, chooses to wait. He has 5 evolve.
He does. Yeah, that's why. Of course he does.
The
We
fruits
were
of
already saying Grimnir was active. Of course he has 5 evolves.
No, I thought he needed evolve. Never mind. But yes.
No, he got a free evo on the fruits of wisdom earlier.
Fruits of wisdom. Yeah.
So the 4 evos from last turn was already 5.
I am like
You're
slowly
losing your
breaking down.
mind.
I am losing my mind. That was 5 evos on turn.
Both players
okay.
showing us the power of the burn room deck. But it's not over yet. So yes, Grimir is dealing 10 damage here, but it's not over yet. FLANDRES isn't gone yet.
Yeah, she's not gone yet. Shadowverse isn't over until it's over. It's all fine.
Yeah. Like sure, he's got a board here.
He can bounce cryptic bounce to like clear the board. That is the
He can
play.
clear the board in a lot of ways.
True. I think it's quite crucial to set up the Sen right now just to have OTK potential.
I think it's getting to the point where you can play sometimes Sen on the Latika turn in the later turns to still have the OTK. Because she evos for free after you've played 2 cards, you can play like Latika 0 cost Sen, 0 cost bounce, and get there that ways. Especially the later the game goes. And at this point, FLANDRES wants to kind of extend the game a bit, it seems, with the Sekka play that he did last turn, especially bouncing the Sekka. It seems that he isn't counting on Latika to just show up off the top of the deck, so he's playing out what he can.
Seems like a strat that he can do for now. So let's play out the fairies at the stage, clearing out the board. You had Evo RS, I believe.
Yeah. Whoa. Evoing Sekka here.
Interesting line. Think about the tempo. Maybe afraid of another Grimir?
Possibly. Leaves as much stats on board as he can. Just about. And how many rapid fires has he played? I don't think he's played enough for just... Wait, is double Tetra lethal?
Double Tetra is lethal, I was about to say, because Tetra recovers more play bar. I am sure that's lethal, right? I can't be counting wrong right now.
Like 1 Tetra is 3 spells, so 6 damage. So if he has enough play points to play the second Tetra and another spell, then that's lethal. And I think he does. He doesn't.
Right.
Because Tetra is 1 play point, and then the 3 spells is 3 more play points, and then he only has 3 play points left to play the other Tetra, and he can't evolve the other Tetra, so he can't regain the play points on that second Tetra. But it's still going for the Tetra line here because it pushes so much damage.
Just like you can just keep pushing damage here. It's fine because your opponent is not reaching your win con. As soon like you're not even in your win con right now. Of course, you can't see the hand, but right now it doesn't look very right for FLANDRES because now he loses Sekka. And he's just taking damage.
Let's see. If FLANDRES top decks Latika and then gets a Wind Fairy off of the Wolf Bounce, maybe he's in there. Maybe FLANDRES has this one opportunity to turn this around.
Okay, let's see if he actually draws it. It has to be a Latika this turn, I think. Like what you said.
Oh, we're in there! Let's see it! Let's see him play it! Oh my goodness!
Wait, is this lethal? 1, 2, 3. Because you had the cryptic, right?
He does have a cryptid, so he does have a form of a 0 cost thing to bounce. He has the Sen Evo.
My god,
oh my god.
It is. Wait, isn't it? I'm counting it. Wait.
Latika. Sen Evo.
I believe it is with Send Evil, right? Because Send Evil gives you the Young Cat. Young Cat bounces twice. Oh.
You need to see what you draw. You need to play a bit faster, Flandres. You're in a spooky position.
There is one issue though. We are missing 1 damage.
Maybe he's got a Walder in the deck. You don't know him.
Yeah, we don't know him. We don't know.
Maybe
his
we
life.
take
He
a
probably has it.
Shamushana after the second wolf.
Yeah, everything is possible.
That's not what we're looking for. He's got to go faster.
Yeah. Fast.
Elsa's no.
No. Okay, so theoretically, you have time.
If he had more
nice
time, he
play.
could have played the 2 1-drops instead of the El Sorcerer and at least pushed that 16 damage. But yeah, he was missing 1 damage either way because he still needed something to trade in that fairy. If he had something to trade in the fairy, that would have been it as well. But he didn't find it. I was so excited. He top decked Atlantica. He just had to start going.
He was the chosen one. All he needed to do was just play cards. But it's alright. It happens.
It happens,
So
but he
moving
also
on.
used his Wind Fairy earlier on. So that was also an aspect of making that top deck body easier. But he was playing to assuming that it seemed like he was playing assuming that he wasn't going to top deck Atlantica, trying to get the most value out of his cards per turn. So I can have some respect for that. Sen really just likes hanging around him.
Yeah. This cat just doesn't want to leave.
I'd full keep that hand.
He's going second, right? Guess goes first. So wait, Guess goes first. Xander is going first. Oh, wow, interesting.
Very interesting. Folk Sage. It's a card that draws cards.
Yep. I heard drawing cards is pretty good.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I think you can play the Blossom here, just to get out 2 fairies.
But Fabled Archer is probably going to be the play on turn 2, unless you wanted to play the 2 fairies on 2. I think not filling up your hand, especially when you have an Ari in the hand, can be a thing to be wary of. Yeah.
Because you don't want to actually use the Wisp right here, so there's that aspect.
Shamushana on 1 gaming. I think.
I mean, there is no harm at all because you know your opponent is playing Exo.
Do you? Do you know that? I mean, I guess you played him on the last game.
Yeah.
But you don't know.
Here, just tempoing right here. Wow, it's so aggressive. Going second.
Aggressive.
As well,
tempo.
like going second being aggressive is kind of rare.
I mean, I've been there. Maybe not with this particular deck, but
we all been there. Some days we just want to Unga Bunga go face, Other days you want the big brain. But you know what, it is what it is. So Fairy Slugger right here, just getting out the whiff. Free, creating a wall as well, and healing up for 1. Very good, solid play overall. Starting off with the Blossom.
I'm realizing that I say things that don't make sense sometimes. Like I was talking about playing the fairy at the end of the last game, but he got the fairy from the sorcerer that he played, and I'm just clarifying that I realized that was silly for me to say now. But into this game, Dream Wonders.
But into this game, yes.
Yeah.
Just trade out the fairy. I think you might be forced to trade out the Slugger. But you do have a ward of a 1/1 ward, so it will be able to protect the Shamushana because I believe he wants to buff at the Shamushana eventually.
I mean, when's he gonna do that? How's Shamushana gonna stick around that long?
I don't know. Things magic can happen. But
I mean, if Rackle really valued it, he could play the healer on the Shamushana next turn. But
yeah,
I think next turn's an Aria Evo turn every time.
Yeah.
So
I mean, you can make a board so scary that they ignore and forget about Shamushana. That's a plan, right? You can just make your opponent lose thoughts on fear and forget about Shamushana staying there. Anyway, just a more logical play. Just play the Shamushana. Play Aria here.
yeah.
Off the Aria. Get out.
Alright, Evo.
Very
The question is the Wisp play to further clear out the board here, protect that Shamushana,
Upon you.
or not?
Yeah. So, like, the interesting part right now is that, wait, he just draw a card, right, from Tree of Wonders.
Did he fuse into it?
He did, right? I remember
He
the
had.
Blossom being played. Yeah, he did,
Yeah,
he did.
yeah.
There was a Blossom played.
No, the Blossom play is very in hand. Yeah.
Oh no, it's the Shamushana!
Not the
Anyway,
Shamushana.
we got a new one.
You're gonna
So we
mill
decided
Latika.
that this hand is fine. You know? Record decided this hand is fine to keep.
Whoa!
Bruh.
Top deck
This game is
Arias!
just this game.
Flandres
you know
has
what? I reiterate.
some energy.
Some people just bought to play Shadowverse, you know?
Yeah.
Some people.
Is that your opinion anytime someone top decks Arya on their Evo turn? Like, that's the second time you said that.
I think that's my opinion
Specifically on the Arya draws, though.
I think that's my opinion on everyone that just draws very well. You know, it's a talent that they must use.
Are you
Like, if
better?
you're given a talent like this, pretty good.
Mhm.
You know, I heard winning his tournaments are pretty good.
Winning tournaments is pretty good.
Mm-hmm. So the decision here to play out the fairy is fine because you're gonna draw one from the wonder. So I think you don't want to mill your card. Same time, you're not giving your opponent any target to trade because like if they're unable to trade and play more cards, so they can't do much
mill
of it.
the Tree of Wonders. Not bad, not bad.
You can play the Arya just to get a whiffs out.
Yeah, and to get her out of the hand. She's so heavy.
Yeah, being 4 play points is just not flexible at all because when you're going to the late game as Forest, you want to be able to play like more of the low cost card because you want to activate cards like, as you mentioned before, like Shamushana, Abelta, stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
So having Arya in hand is just, it doesn't look good.
Yeah.
Another Arya drawn. Wow.
You know, I'm very sad that Flandres tossed all those sends in the starting hand. I like send.
You all love send. Not really though, but yeah.
I mean, if Flandres
like
wants
now,
to draw, he could draw.
He
Starting with the double wisps, though.
He could have drawn with the. I believe the card is called Faylord. Let me just check the card. I never play.
Let's just wait for him to play it, and then Faithful saves. There
we go. Faithful. I was close.
Yeah.
There we go. He draw with Faithful. Interesting choice.
Yeah, with the line, he could have played the Fae. Well, you only can play one Wisp if you play the Faithful first, but also playing out the Wisps here was a lot. Those Wisps are very valuable.
Yeah.
Drawing 2 more here, going up to full. There's Alberta. Hi, Alberta. That's gonna draw a card.
Let's get this started.
Sen.
Sen.
Hi, Sen. Shamushana? Question mark? Base? I like base damage, but that would burn a lot of cards, keep his hand super full.
Yeah, timers were coming in and he flushed it in time.
Big questions.
Let's get this started. Prideful human.
He got the trade first. Oh, he got it all.
Okay, there we go. Nice, perfect.
Nice.
So the question now is, can Rackle draw his? No, he didn't. That is a card, but there isn't a card that deals 16 damage, so we are still sad. We, however, we still
clear the board. Clear the board.
Clear the board. Yes, we clear the board.
We could play Alberta, maybe.
Yeah, we can play Alberta to start dishing out damage over turn. Sure, that's fine. He has Cryptic plus the bounce, which is actually very strong because Cryptic is a 0 play point deal for.
Point deal for, but he is pretty awkward when you're trying to like combo him with like Latica or something because he needs that 4 play points to be a 0 play point. It's a strange relationship that he has with your play points.
Yeah, he's kind of like that uncle that gives you good gifts, but you're not sure if those gifts are good. But anyway,
Wait, I don't know what uncle that is, but okay.
anyway, back to the cryptic.
Anyway, oh, there's the Alberta coming down after
Yeah.
the cryptic, going face with the Alberta. Maybe the Fae Bolt Archer.
Yeah, this is just a full clear. And you trigger the better turn, but timer again.
Fallen leaf.
But it's spectator timer. Spectator timer, you add like 10 seconds.
Like a fallen leaf.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there we go.
Maybe it's like to feel that extra pressure for us as casters. Maybe that's why it's built that way.
Yeah, gives us more tension, more energy.
Like a fallen
So a better again just to go face this time. Is the Sekka close?
No. I have no idea how close Sekka is.
Hovering over it is definitely counting for it. He could
Gigantic
play this
blossoms? Maybe it's
and the ones.
well, gonna fuse.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
My blade is a fall. Like a fallen leaf.
Going face Abella. Abella is such a good card. Being able to do damage overturn. This reminds me of Green Glen X-Men.
Yeah. A Green Gun Axeman that you activate on 3 rather than 6.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Feels
another
really
Shabu
good.
Shana on the other side. I wonder how close that one is. Maybe he'll play it
Alright.
and give us a little peek. Play it and then bounce it for us. Come on, Rackle. You know you want to.
He has 2 whips. I think it's pretty close.
Yeah, he has List. He has 2 bounces in hand as well, because Fairy Healer's there. Seeing a lot of Fairy Healer today. Seeing a lot more Fairy Healer today than I thought we were going to see.
Yeah.
Maybe I should
Fairy
play
Healer
Fairy
here is
Healer.
pretty good as well.
Yeah,
Huge fall. That's a lot of healing.
there's a lot of healing.
With the
Starting with the
first.
Fairy, and then trading. Taking a lot of consideration for each little movement. Alright,
Yeah.
what's next?
I think Sekka bounce with the Fairy Healer is pretty good because you're able to heal back up and also get a free spell. 15 leaf.
15.
So
Forest elixir.
16.
16. With the stacking up all the spells right now. A better as well.
I am the fallen leaf.
So it was active this turn with all of that,
Fall.
but
Like a fallen leaf.
that was after
Yeah, but I
a fairy trade. So
Yeah,
yeah.
yep. It's quite. I don't think there is a little line right there because he
No.
needs to play out those spells right there. But he
Yeah.
is setting up for little next turn, and Flanders need
But
to
we'll-
respond towards
let's-
that.
Yeah, Flan, just show us your Sekka account now. Play your card, show us the number. Let us count.
Over the fairy, playing it safe, another fairy.
I mean, with the 2 fairies, damage, maybe like 6 damage from Shamu Shanas. Oh, so it's 1 off from doing like a Shamu Shana Evo Alberta.
Yeah. I think this is close because he has the Abella, right? This is 19, Abella comes up, this is 20.
Fall. Like a fallen leaf.
So a religious game. Yeah, 20.
Yeah, that's-
so Sekka just
Oh, yeah.
like that. Flanders
Sekka
will be
gaming.
taking-
Neither player's
Sekka
Eladika
gaming.
this game.
Well, we were expecting Logic's gaming, but we're gonna see Sekka just stealing the game right here for Flanders, taking the set 2-1.
Yeah, no Ladika gaming today. Just my daughter. Just Sekka gaming. Which, you know,
Yeah, that's
I'm
sick.
not disappointed. I really thought that Ladika was going to overtake Sekka, and that Sekka wouldn't have as strong of a place in the meta as she did as like compared to like maybe the start of last season. But no, she's still good. My daughter's still beautiful, wonderful, talented, amazing.
Yeah.